Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, November 25th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Alleged wrong-way driver is facing DWI charges after a fiery crash in Babylon. Police say Lori eBay of West Babylon was driving the wrong way on Route 231 last night when she crossed over a median, hit road signs, and drove through a fence at the intersection of East Main Street. That's where she hit a parked boat, which caught fire and spread to 3 others. eBay was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A driver was seriously hurt after being ejected from a car on the Southern State Parkway. This was a scene last night in North Massapequa near exit 31 after police say the car rolled over. The single car crash closed down westbound traffic for over 2 hours. A man is due in court today accused of a stabbing at a Nesconset pizzeria. Police say Paul Albina Gorda of Central Islip stabbed his 60-year-old co-worker with a knife during an argument yesterday. It happened at Gino's of Nesconset. The victim survived. The NYPD's new top cop is being sworn in today. Jessica Tisch will officially become the next commissioner of the NYPD. The 43-year-old will be the second female to serve in the role in the department's 179-year history. The first was Valley Stream's Keyshawn Sewell. Only Newsday, Woodbury-based Clever Devices will supply software for public buses in Brazil. The 10-year deal is valued at nearly $180 million. We're told it will lead to 50 new jobs on Long Island and more in Brazil. Clever Devices software will help Sao Paulo manage its 14,000 buses. The expected record week of holiday travel is underway. Nearly 80 million people are expected to travel for Thanksgiving. And from now through December 2nd, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey says over 3 million will travel through our airports, including JFK and LaGuardia. You might need your umbrella if you're headed to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The National Weather Service says there's a 70% chance for rain for Thursday, mainly after 1 p.m. The parade kicks off at 8:30 at 77th Street in Central Park West and ends at noon at Herald Square. The holiday season is in full swing in Patchogue. Last night, boats decked out in holiday lights lit up the Patchogue River for the annual Christmas Boat Parade. This year's theme was a rock star Christmas. Check that out. Well, check out our holiday guide, or local holiday activities, I should say, on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only Newsday, Long Island kids are scoring worse on state exams. State data shows test scores are down in English and in math for students in grades 3 through 8. Just over 48% scored proficient or better in English testing, down from just over 52% last year. And math, just under 58% made the grade, down from over 58% last year. Newsday senior education reporter John Hildebrand says kids from more affluent families did better.
From wealthier families tend to do better on tests. They have more access to books. Their parents are more likely to be college educated, and all that has a great influence on how kids do in school. They have the advantages, for example, if they're struggling with a test, their parents may have the money to go out and hire a tutor for them.
To help students succeed, districts are now introducing phonics-based instruction. Read more about the scores and what's being done to bridge the gap on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only on Newsday, Thanksgiving is Thursday, and the first ever official Thanksgiving in our state was celebrated right here on Long Island. Danielle Campbell takes us back in time.
Often the past has ties to the future, proven by this discovery, written so simply and yet speaks volumes. Here in the bustling seaport of Oyster Bay in the British colony of New York, a schoolmaster takes quill to parchment and writes in his journal what is believed to be the first historic record of a Thanksgiving celebration on Long Island.
We're talking about a very early Thanksgiving celebration. We do have here in our collection at Raynham Hall Museum the diary of Zachariah Weeks.
The entry, written in November of 1759, was discovered by educators here at Raynham Hall Museum in the journal kept by Zachariah Weeks, who was Oyster Bay's schoolmaster at the time.
The entry was from Sunday, November 25th, and it reads in part, "Last Thursday being a day set apart by our governor for public thanksgiving for the success of His Majesty's forces in America."
The success the schoolmaster mentions is in reference to the French and Indian War. The conflict had taken its toll on British forces, but in 1759, a decisive victory had been won.
So we know that in New York colonies, spirits would have been pretty high at this point with the recent successes in battle that the British had had. And we think that it would have been sort of an opportunity to go to church and to be thankful to God.
But after church, there was sure to be some type of meal.
We do think that it would have involved some good eating though, but period appropriate. Seafood definitely would have been on the menu.
Historic cook Diane Schwint agrees. Schwint, who loves stirring up history, demonstrates colonial cooking in the 1659 kitchen of the Ketchum Inn, located in Center Mauritius. She says a Thanksgiving meal in 1759 would have been served here. However,
turkey would not have been on the dining room table, but possibly eel. And eel was a staple here in early America, especially here on Long Island. You would have fish, you'd have venison, rabbit, maybe even squirrel. Some of the old cookbooks have squirrel in them.
So if eel and squirrel is not your thing, maybe this year give thanks you're not celebrating Thanksgiving in 1759.
This would be pretty much what you would have at your table, and you would give thanks.
Danielle Campbell for Newsday TV.
Hey, maybe add eel to your list for the holiday. Thank you, Danielle. Read more about Thanksgiving on Long Island on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyperlocal Monday forecast, a sunny day before the rain moves back in with showers expected this Thanksgiving. Here's your day planner. Sunny today, highs in the low 50s, and we get cooler as we move along in the day. And here's a look at your futurecast. We have some more rain on the way. Expect midday showers. They're not going to stick around though after too long, but of course we will keep you updated. And here's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching.